Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our road to the league. Now, my air conditioning's on. It is literally like right here on the other side of this wall. So you might hear it. It's all right. It's because it's hot as hell outside. So humidity wise and well, hopefully it cools off here in the Midwest. So today we have a big game. Real Madrid Champions League semifinal. Obviously, whoever wins this goes to the Champions League final. Let's get this going. I'm ready. So we did play one game between the Birmingham and the one we're going to be playing against Real Madrid. That's against United 3-2 with this win. Joe Bell with 2 and Akia Kai getting 1 in the 78th minutes. Ensures that although there's a penalty to Rodrigo Rodriguez in the 80th minute, well, we still take that. What that shows in the league is, well, Man City won their game in hand. So with 4 games left, one of them being Arsenal for us, the top of the league's possible. Still possible. Because remember, we play them last game of the season. Liverpool has an opportunity to beat them. Southampton has tied or beaten them before. All we really need is a draw. And then United is here. So could a draw get it? We're 4 goals behind. I really think that if the other teams actually have some goals and we have Brighton and Leicester and we put up big goal totals, it could come down to that. Obviously, the FA Cup finals after the season. What that means for our team is we're going to have everyone up to fitness that would play in this game. Jonathan is still out with that injury, especially 12 days to 3 weeks. But ultimately, we're going to be playing a good, healthy, and fit starters. Then Arsenal, I'll play in the middle, and then we come home to Real Madrid. So the first leg is away to Spain. That's going to be particularly exciting. But it comes down to the fact that we're going to play with a balanced mindset so we don't get beat over the top by Real Madrid. But we're going to be playing this and hopefully it comes up and does something. Next year, what we might look to do is play against weaker sides like this and then switch to maybe a 4-4-2. So we might do something like that against some of the weaker teams or stronger teams, but I feel like this is a pretty good formation for us right now. So let's get into this. I am hyped. Can we get something here? And on the flip side, Barcelona and Dortmund play each other, so there is that. So the pressure is all on them. Can we get to a Champions League final in this save? It's going to be difficult. A very good Real Madrid team. Now, I think I didn't do a very good job of showing this, but Real Madrid, their key player is Ricardo Alpum. We've looked at him a couple times. The guy's an absolute monster playing on the wing. So he is one of their good ones. But also, we have a little dynamic, I believe, because Timoteo, I think, came... No, he came from Leverkusen. I'm wrong. Didn't someone come from Real Madrid? He came from Leeds. Maybe we didn't buy someone from Real Madrid. Maybe I'm just crazy. It's certainly possible. The only other one is maybe Bjarnsen, but he came from PSV. I don't know. Maybe I'm blanking and there's someone that we got from Real Madrid. Maybe they're just not starting. So Yolson's going to take a big kick here. It's not going to be one in the air. Cornahas is going to take that shot and it's not going to be there. I would love to come away with a tie. Our possession, bro. There's no way we have this type of possession against Real Madrid. Kinlan, good service. Fofana's not going to win it in the air. Jose Antonio is going to take it. Have to pass it back to Romero. Romero's going to dribble this up. Over to Canavinga. Danish playing up top. Salvatore is there. And Romero back to one of their guys. Midahira. Okay. Salvatore. Up to Canalita. Kinlan looking for the quick strike. Up to Timoteo. Timoteo, good touch there. He needs some help. He's looking. Midahira's there. Centers it. Isaac into the goal! Not really a center, but that's just, I don't know what to call that, but that is a goal either way. And we are up in the 16th minute technically against Real Madrid. Midahira just crossing it in a one-time by Isaacs. What a goal. Wow. I'm really hyped for this game. If you've not told, this is trying to get to the Champions League final here, as Isaac's gonna cross it in. Looks like it's gonna be tipped. Timoteo's gonna win it. Not gonna win it that second time. There's Canalita. Midahira cross in. Timoteo can't control it. I thought that was gonna be a card, but he lays off. Bernini getting it. Jose Antonio is there. Timoteo trying to take it out. We're playing pretty solid. We're playing pretty defensive. I like to see it. Alpam. I think it just bounced off Salvatore. I think that's wide right. If it doesn't, it's Salvatore. Let's take a look at that. I think it does. Let's see. Yep. It ends up being wide right. Deflects off two players, really. Hits Canalita in the leg to play there. Now, our goal is not a great XG. That's a good open goal for them. If we can come anywhere with a tie and go back home with it, I will take a draw in Spain. All right, so 1-1 going into the half. Tell me something better in the second half. We're bad. I believe you can improve. That's all it comes down to. Not bad. I believe you can improve. Okay, improving numbers wise. So that's up the nets. Back to Damic. Canavinga. Bjornsson takes it. Bell looking. Tries to play it through. Who's trying to make that run? Is that Kinlan? It is. Smart idea. Fana just... I wanted him to settle the ball down. Nets looking. Gonna play it to Zenden. I mean, that makes sense. Canalita, though, intercepts it. Midahira plays it up. Kinlan's on side there. Paul Kinlan into the nets. No VAR needed. Paul Kinlan. Let's go. Paul Kinlan. The man has struggled to put the ball in the net the last 2 or 3 games. Big goal here. One touch. His right foot onto a shot to his left. Paul Kinlan doing us some good work here. He's going to have to come out because we're going to have to do that. I think Bell's going to come out as well. This is the subs we're going to make. Now, this is, I think, a bug. For whatever reason, I'm not sure why this just keeps on happening. But I'm not sure what that is. All right, so Bjornsson's going to come out. We're going to put in Bosma. Canalita's going to be a Kia Kai. Let's take out Kinlan. Let's put Cepeda there. Let's get Timoteo up, and let's make a change with this. Let's get Rafael Leao here as the AM. And our last one will be, here's playing great. Let's take out Salvatore, who's not having the greatest game right now, and put in Lavenverde. Actually, this, I'm not going to make this. I'm going to keep one sub until the 75th minute in case we have an injury. Kinlan up the bell. Good turn. Through. Paul Kinlan. We had a chance there to make it 3-1. 3-1 going back at home would be amazing. But Kira's going to service this in. No one's going to be front post. Osma to Salvatore. Is that why the Leao? It's going to be the end of that. I'm going to praise the boys at this point. We want no complacency. Okay. So Cepeda's going to come over here. Leao is going to come there. Who should I play here? Nash? Nash just doesn't have the speed. Martinelli is not ready. But he could play if we need him. Wilson. Wilson. I think. Let's actually take out Salvatore. Put in Lava Verde. Let's do that. We've played so well with this. We'll go with that. Come on. Actually, I muted myself there. We're good. 4 minutes. Can we take this home with a goal lead? Yes, we can. Ooh, we are so close to a Champions League final. We are so close. I know Salvatore is just literally like, I want a break, coach. I'm sorry, my guy. We need you to play as much as possible. All right, so we're going to come in. I'm going to play this game against, I think it's Liverpool. It is an important game. Not Liverpool, Arsenal. It is an important game when it comes to the grand scheme of things. We'll see what happens with City. But ultimately, this game's big for the league table. If we lose this and City win against Liverpool, then yeah, I doubt it matters. So I'll make a cut here. We'll be back with the second leg of the Champions League semifinal. Almost forgot what we were playing. Guys, it happened. Oh my God, it happened. We just have to beat Arsenal. We beat Arsenal. We beat Leicester City. And we beat Brighton. Oh my God. We are within, if we win this game against Arsenal, we are within 2 points of Man City. It could come down to the last game of the season. Now, Man City, I think they have one other, they've had some issues. So with Southampton and United, whoops, I didn't mean to send that. With Southampton and United. So looking at that, let's look at the competitions. Their losses, there's one for Southampton. And they've beaten United. Oh, what? Are they not? I think this is some of the key games. So they must have beaten United already. Okay. So maybe we can get something lucky here with Southampton, who has beaten Man City before. If Man City take 2 losses, we could be in command where we only need a draw to win to win the league. I did not think that this was possible. But I'm going to play the Arsenal game. I know it's an important game. I know we should probably have 3 games in this, but to be honest, we've had so many 3-game episodes recently that Goal of the month goes to Kia Kai. That we win a head coach for the month of April. That I think we need one with just 2 games. So I will tell you, we'll kind of look at the goals from Arsenal and kind of see what happened, and then I'll tell you kind of what happens in the game. So, all right, so we had a situation where it went 3-3 in the first game against Dortmund and Barcelona, and then in the second leg, Dortmund takes a 3-0 win over. So whoever wins this game between us and Real Madrid will play Dortmund in Kiev. They will be playing at the NSC. I don't know how to say that in Ukrainian, which is essentially a different way of vowels and things like that. And I don't, even as much Tarkov as I played ever, I don't know Russian either. So even though a lot of the vowels and things are changed in Ukrainian, I still don't know it. So it's the Olympic Stadium, which looks like that was built in Kiev. So at the end of the day, it's all about if we can do it. So I'm not going to talk about the league. I'm actually going to play this, then play the Brighton League, then we'll talk about the Brighton game, then we'll actually talk about the league going into the next episode, which was Leicester City in Man City. So that'll be interesting. So let's get in this one against Real Madrid. We're going to be playing balanced. We are completely up to fitness. We are good to go. I didn't pull them. Recall. Okay. Let's do it. Let us do it. I'm ready. The boys are ready. We're at home, second leg. They're inconsistent. Home field advantage here. Just play our kind of football, and we'll come ahead with a win here. I'm very nervous about this game. Let's go. Isaacs. Oh God, I made them mad because we're actually winning. Well, Bell, it made him angry. We go up 3-1 aggregate. Let's go. Well, Bell was actually happy with the feedback. Let's do it. Let's go, boys. Another chance here. Isaac's been throwing. Bjornsson plays it back to Fofana. Out to Thiago. Canalita. Isaac looking for the cross. He's not going to get it in. Nets is going to be the one block it now. Well, Kamavinga tries to get a counterattack there, and it's intercepted. Bjornsson plays it back to Thiago. Over to Canalita. Canalita out to Isaacs. We're spreading out this defense. Now, Zenden had a slide tackle from the back. I'm going to say that should be a red card. That is a dangerous one. We're going to have Joe Bell take it. Actually, let's not. Where is our man here? You know what? Joe Bell is going to take it. Bell, you already have 1 goal. Let's make it 2 today. If you can put it in, that puts us up 4-1 in aggregate. It is awarded. I think he is carded. Still is. Here it is. Bell. Wrexham's taking themselves to a Champions League final at this rate. A Champions League final. I'm speechless right now. And I'll kind of explain why I'm speechless. So I started my FM23 save as a journeyman save, and I started it in like December. We got up to the Prem, but we only really played like 2 seasons at the Prem, like a rush 2 seasons to get ready for 23. And so when 23 came out, I said, hey, I wanted a easier rise. And here's Bell again. Bell puts it in. VAR is going to look at it. I'll continue after we see what this is. I think he's offsides though. Yep. So I kind of figured myself, hey, I want a quicker rise up than I did last season or last year's Road to the League, just because the sole fact that I didn't have that time. So I didn't get to play at the Prem, and we've played like 7 or 8 seasons at the Prem at this point, and we've had some good climbs, some good players come through. We started getting a lot of stuff done, and I do like it. But I never imagined that I'd actually be able to compete in a Champions League. Camavinga is going to have that one. I think he's offsides. Because in the Austria save, we just did not have the players to compete. We could not retain them. Yeah, he's onside actually. We couldn't retain them, and so a lot of them were being poached to the teams in England because we were Austria. So we didn't really get to play in anything past maybe the round of 16. But I understand the game a lot more. And here's Timoteo. Timoteo says, I want that goal back. It's back to 5-2 aggregate. Timoteo. Wow. Right off the kickoff. Was that 3 passes up to the man who just puts it in the back of the goal? So I never thought we'd be competing in a possible Champions League final. Now it comes down to the fact of, can we beat Dortmund? I mean, let's keep the pedal on the pedal to the metal at this point. Joe Bell with 2 goals, Timoteo with 1. I mean, we're good in XG. We are tough at home. We've made home a fortress, which is typically what you want to do. Panalita is going to service it in. Zenden is going to win that in the air. Panalita wants the shot. Bit too high. Bit too high. Okay. Make a couple of changes here. So Bjorns is going to come out. We'll put in Bosma. Iakai will come in for Catalita. This yellow, I don't want any suspension, so let's get Latin Verde in. And Hira, let's get Salinas. And let's keep that last sub. Bustos, and that's gonna miss it. There it is. There it is. Okay. (6-2) aggregate in one game against Dortmund. Can we bring home the Champions League trophy? If we're playing like this, unbalanced, I think it's very possible we can take home that Champions League final. Very good game against one of the top teams, if not the top team in Europe, between Real Madrid, Barcelona. I think Man City is up there as well, and Liverpool. I think Arsenal's dropped off a little bit, but reputation wise, they're up there. Camavinga is going to get 2 goals this game. Which is fine. We have 1 minute. It really doesn't matter a whole lot. It's 6-3 aggregate. Maybe 2 minutes. There it is. Just blow the whistle, ref. There it is. Wrexham's going on to a Champions League final. We did it. We did it. We did it. What? Klopp is at Real Madrid. So, and we qualify for the World Club Championships, which start in the summer. So that's one thing that we'll have fun. No, I don't want to. I know Salvatore wants to literally be rested, but we don't have time for that. Okay. May 31st is the Champions League final. The 2 finals. I'm not going to talk about that Arsenal game, but yes, we won it 6-0. Did I read that right? Kylian Mbappe has decided to retire. Did I see that right? Did I see that right? Yes, he's decided to retire this summer from football. Kylian Mbappe, at 37 years old, has decided to hang up the towel. Well, I'm going to play this game and we're going to preview the next episode. All right, so we'll start with the competition roundup. So, remember, there's 38 games in the league. Man City has played 37, which means they only have the game against us left, 2 points ahead. We have a game in hand. We still play Leicester City after beating Brighton. If we beat Leicester City, then we go up 1 point. Now, with the goal difference, Man City would have to score 3 goals to beat us. Because obviously, if they score 3, ours go down by 3. If they score 2, ours only go down by 2. So that's if that's the case. Goal difference is probably going to change because of the Leicester City game. So we could extend it out further, which means we still have to win the game because it'll be 1 point. A draw here would get us in regardless of what happens in Leicester City. Just as long as you don't lose to Leicester City by 5 goals, then we have to win the game, in which goal difference is irrelevant. So, how we got here. That 6-0 win against Arsenal, we played balanced and we played even better. So we started playing balanced there. Brighton, we had to play a little bit more attacking going into the half, but Joe Bell gets a goal in the 49th minute, and then a couple minutes later, gets one in the 52nd. So that's good. So all we have is Leicester City and Man City to end the year next episode. So what does that mean? Well, with Leicester City and Man City, that's for the table. That is for the top of the table, these two games. We win both of them, it's irrelevant. We win against Leicester City and draw Man City, we're in. If we lose to Man City, at any point, we're out. So this Man City game has to be a draw or a win, depending on how the result of Leicester City goes. Then the episode after that will be the two finals. So the FA Cup final against Wolves and the Champions League final against Dortmund. So that pretty much rounds it out. From that, I believe also we have the Cup World Championships next in the summer. Ultimately, I think we'll end up playing that. If we do play that, I mean, we're just going to be spending a lot when it comes to payroll more than anything. I mean, the projections right now are fantastic besides the actual loss. But at this point, I have everyone that I actually want on the team. That's what it comes down to. I have everyone that I want on the team already. And maybe we make a couple of changes, but most of these is just retaining guys for the most part. And maybe we get better youngsters in, but I am pretty solid with this team. It also means that we'll likely play the Club World Championships to kind of round out the series if we win the Champions League. If we don't win the Champions League, obviously we got to play another season. But at this point, if we get it, we've won the Carabao Cup. If we win the FA Cup, that'll be one. We've won a Europa Conference League, and if we win a Champions League, I mean, that's what, 4 trophies right there? And those are the main trophies that you want to get besides the Europa League, which we have not actually been in. So, in the table. So technically we 5 trophies there to kind of round out all the trophies you can win in England and in Europe besides a Europa League. So thanks for hanging out. Go leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.